And Local 10 News reporter Ian Margol is joining us. Right now you're in Cooper City with a look at some of the damage.
Yeah, and we've been sort of traveling around Cooper City. Apologize as we're working on our camera here and sort of trying to deal with the weather. We've been moving around Cooper City here because this is an area that was hit by tornado last night. And take a look, you can actually see this little farm here behind me. They are completely flooded, and actually there are some animals that have been trying to get some of the high ground, some of the goats over there trying to get away from the water. But you can see the shed as we pan over to the right, that was just completely flipped over. A lot of what we're seeing in this area, in Cooper City specifically, a lot of tree damage, and some trees, of course, falling on homes and cars and things like that. But other than that, less property damage, more tree damage, that sort of thing. I actually have some surveillance video I was able to get earlier this morning from a man named Jesus Rubio. Shows the tornado ripping through this neighborhood. You can see the winds quickly picking up, whipping the trees around, making the rain blow sideways. There are even trash cans that are thrown around as if they weigh nothing, and so is a lot of other debris. And actually that tornado, one of the videos we've been kind of showing you since last night, was at this Publix right near Brian Piccolo Park on Sheridan Road in Pine Island. That video shows the damage that they actually got last night. The doors ripped open, branches down, water and debris inside. This morning we went back over there to see how it looked. They have been cleaning up since early this morning. You can still see a lot of those branches that have been down, that were snapped off and knocked down. However, crews working for a long time today. They are up and running as normal today. And then just sort of around the corner there, we found this neighborhood and this family where the tornado went directly through their yard. You can see that it just snapped some massive trees in half. Trees that have been there for 50 plus years, so made it through things like Hurricane Andrew and other major storms that were just snapped in half by this tornado. They landed on the house. But it's not all bad either. In fact, take a look. We saw some kids in that same Cooper City neighborhood taking advantage of the flooding, and in the most South Florida video of all time, wakeboarding through floodwaters on the back of a golf cart. Back out live here in Cooper City. Again, the good news, a lot of this damage is mostly trees and plants and things like that. So unfortunately, those did fall on a couple of houses that we saw, a couple of cars as well. So that is going to require some cleanup and is going to be a little expensive. The good news though, a lot of this, as I said, being trees, that's okay. Trees can be replanted. People are the ones that matter, and those sort of things can be fixed. People can, of course, not, and no injuries so far reported here in Cooper City. That being the very good news, guys.
Have full perspective there. So important, as you just mentioned, Ian. I mean, so glad that nobody was injured. That's the main thing.
Absolutely. We want to take a look. Thank you, Ian.